Alright guys, UFC 115, Chuck the Iceman Liddell versus Rich Ace Franklin. I have to tell you, this fight's just sort of meh, doesn't really do anything. This fight would have been huge 2 to 3 years ago. It would have been GSP versus BJ Penn, the equivalent, because it would have been champion versus champion. But we get it now. Both guys are coming off devastating losses, Shogun and Vitor Belfort. Anyways, we got that fight now. One quick thing I want to say, from what I know, okay, I tried looking over the internet, no one's talking, Zuffa's not talking, UFC's not talking. Reason why Tito Ortiz pulled out of this fight is because I saw a Twitter picture of him, and he looked like he lost like maybe 25 pounds, okay, so I believe he got an illness. It's probably staph infection, because all MMA fighters they've been getting it lately. So that's probably the reason why he pulled out a fight. You can find out by watching Tough. The Ultimate Fighter. But anyways, let's go to my prediction. Background information. When I'm making this video currently, it's been like a week when Strikeforce Heavy Artillery happened. And the co-main event, Andre Arlovski versus Bigfoot Silva, in my mind I was like, man, if Andre gets punched in the chin just once, he's going down, he's going to go sleep. But surprisingly, he took like maybe 5 good ones and he's still there. So with that in mind, I'm going to give this fight to Chuck Liddell, okay? Here are my reasons why. It's been like, he almost had a year. I don't know if it's quite a full year yet, but he almost had a full year to think, reevaluate, and just to take a break from fighting and training. So I think that might come in play. And also, I've noticed that Rich Franklin, he has a lot of TKO wins, but he isn't known for that one-hit knockout power. But his one devastating strike that I've noticed that he possesses is a left hook. And I'm pretty sure if Chuck Liddell gets hit by that, he's going to sleep. But anyways, other than that, Chuck Liddell's pretty safe, man. One thing I have to say, I'm going all over the place, but Dana White is friends with Chuck Liddell. And Dana White likes to protect Chuck Liddell. Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell. Chuck's won 2 times out of 0, or out of the 2 times that he fought Tito Ortiz. Tito Ortiz sucks at striking. If he can't take down Chuck Liddell, he's forced to kickbox, and that's why Tito Ortiz always gets manhandled like that. Shogun looked awful against Mark Coleman. Guess what? Dana White's like, oh my god, Shogun's back! Let's give Chuck Liddell to Shogun, thinking Chuck Liddell will knock out Shogun. But we all know what happened in that fight, okay? So it only makes sense, they set up Chuck with a guy that's like tailor-made for his current situation. So, yeah. Okay. I went on a big tangent there. That was horrible, man. This is MMA prediction. It's not some sort of storytelling. Anyways, where was I? Man, that was awful. Okay, Rich Franklin, I don't believe he has any power except for his left hook. Things that he does do well is he comes with smart game plans, and he likes to pick his opponents apart. I think his strategy going in this fight is the body. Go for the body. I think he's going to try to replicate what Keith Jardine did and win a decision. But man, Chuck has so many more tools, man. He's the counter puncher. Rich Franklin has lost Anderson Silva, who's a phenomenal counter puncher. So he has that going for him. He has kickboxing. He has knockout power in his hands and feet. And Rich Franklin, he's weak in the clinch, and he won't be able to take Chuck down. Okay? Keep that all in mind, okay? I'm going to say it's 60% of the time this fight will stay on the feet. But there might be a 40% chance we might see a new Chuck Liddell. Like I said earlier, he almost took a year off to think, to rest. So you might think, Chuck might think that, man, I love to fight. Honestly, the guy loves to fight. Even if he gets knocked out, he still wants to come in fighting. He might have time to think, and he's like, maybe I have to evolve more now. Might have to change up my strategy of not always just stuffing the takedowns and just forcing the guy to kickbox me. This is the perfect opponent for Chuck to, just take Rich Franklin down and just work ground and pound. I think he's the perfect opponent, and just go for TKO or the decision win just like that. I don't believe Rich Franklin can submit Chuck Liddell, and I don't believe Chuck Liddell will even go for a submission. So it's a very safe, fight to take to the ground. Both guys haven't been submitted in a long, long time. Yeah, that's my fight. I'm gonna go with Chuck winning a decision. No. Chuck, second round, TKO. Okay, you heard it here first. Thanks for watching my video. Thumbs up for Chuck Liddell, and if you agree with me, thumbs down for Rich Franklin, okay? Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you at UFC 116.